Hello again and welcome back to the card mat. Right, yeah, it's another Grey's code, a Grey's stack. As I say, it is variable. It's a system. It is not a stack. It is a system. I should be saying it more like that. Just a system of positioning cards in certain places so you get to figure out exactly what's what, basically, by like a code. First off, this is your deck setup. Ignore this little bit down the bottom. I'll put that right up there. You can get a nice good screenshot of that. Yep. You'll notice that some of the cards are in red. Yeah, I found my red pen after doing the last one. That's because them cards are face up. Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Spades, Five of Hearts. Any of the red ones go face up in that setup, in one deck. In your other deck, you set it up exactly as that is, but with no face up cards, right? So you set your two decks up. The deck you're going to be using, cut it roughly in half, but you want it with a face up card. You don't want to cut it so it's like that. You want to cut it so that there's a face up card. You're going to turn this packet over and then you're going to belly them so that bend this one that way and bend that one that way, just so you get a bridge, so you'll be able to see. Obviously not as big as that, but you get the idea, just so you know where you've cut them. They'll go in your box. You go to perform your effect. To the same, I'm only going to walk you through this. I probably didn't, but you'd have that like that. That's in your box. You'd also need 6 blank face cards. Well, you don't need them, but 6 cards would help you, right? This packet is in your pocket. They are in your pocket. You come out. Yeah, I'll just put that there. Don't fall at me. You come out, you start off, you openly cut the packet in half, turn the bottom half over so it looks like it's face up. Then you're just going to do a false riffle shuffle, so like a push through or something like that. But be very careful that you don't show the faces of the cards, right? Why have I done that? Yeah, when you cut it, cut the top half to the left. My preferred way of doing it. As I say, make sure your cards don't split. You don't give nothing away. Drop a couple of these cards and then riffle them in, finishing with this packet on your right, which is the bottom of the packet, because then you can just push them so far in, do your little one of them to get the packet through, strip this side out, throw it straight onto the top, and your packet is set right back into your start position. 8 of hearts on the top facing down, 5 of clubs on the bottom facing up. But to all intents and purposes, you have just gone and mixed the cards up so they look like that, from looking like that, as they think they were. Okay? So now you've gone and done that. You'll now turn your back. You will. And you'll sit at another table and you'll put 4 blank cards onto your 6 blank cards onto the table. And you'll instruct your spectators to cut the packet wherever they want to and complete the cut. So they'll cut the packet wherever they want to and complete the cut. You then ask them to deal 6 cards down. The top 6 cards, deal them down left to right. And they do. Your back is turned. You're not seeing none of this. You then say, I don't want to know any of your cards. I just want to know which ones are facing down. And they'll say, number 4 is facing down. So you'll turn your one facing down. And they'll say number 6 is facing down. And again, your back is still turned. You'll say, right, I am now going to figure out what the the card on the right hand edge is. It's got to be that one to start with. You'll see why in a minute. You say, I'm going to tell you what that card is. You don't know what that card is. It's facing down. But I'm going to tell you what that card is. Now here's another one for you to get a little screenshot of. Yeah, get a screenshot of that one, hopefully. And this will make sense to you right now. You think of the packets from left to right as A, B, C, D, E and F, right? A gets a value of 8, B gets a value of 4, E gets a value of 2, F gets a value of 1, right? 8, 4, missed them 2, 2 and 1. So it's halving as it's going down. The out 2 cards, the out 2 cards. These middle 2 cards are going to tell you the suit. These 4 combined will give you the value. These 2 will tell you the suit, right? So if the card is facing down, it's an 8. It's not facing up, it's nothing. If the card is facing down, it's a 4. It's facing up, it is nothing. If the card is facing down, it's a 2. If it's facing up, it's a nothing. It's facing down. Yay, we've got one. If the card is facing down, it's the last card that's got a value of 1. So you're thinking value of 1. On this bit, the total, if the total is 1, 2, 3 or 4, that's the value of the card. So there's only one facing down, gives me a value of 1. I know the card is going to be an ace. Yeah. If the value came to 5, 10 or 15, it's going to be a king, right? Every time it adds up to 5, 10 or 15, it's going to be a king. Do you know, say that one was facing down and that one was facing down and that one was facing down. That's 8. No, that one's facing down because that's 2 and that was up. You'd have 8 and 2, which would be 10, which would mean you'd have a king there. If you'd add it up and it comes to 6, 7, 8 or 9, 6, 7, 8 or 9, you take one off. So if it adds up to 8, you take one off, it becomes a 7. You know that card is going to be a 7. If it's 11, 12, 13 or 14, you take 2 off. So if it adds up to 7, you take 2 off. You know that card is going to be a 5, right? So going from this, we know it's an ace. Now you'll think of these 2 cards, your C and your D, right? Up or down. Up or down. Now think of up as 1 and down as 2. That makes all this numerical then. Because you've got 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. It's counting its way up. 11, 12, 21, 22. It's going up numerically. Yay. Very easy to remember. And it's done in chased order. Clubs, hearts, spades and diamonds. Right? So you look at them 2 cards. You've got an up, which is 1. And you've got a down, which is 2. So you're thinking 1, 2, hearts. It's a heart. We've already determined it's an ace. We've now determined it's a heart. And as I did show you, it is a heart. Once you've determined that one, again, with your backs turned, just get that out the way, with your back turned, you will quickly run through this packet, find the ace of hearts, and look at some of the other cards. I mean, you can tell from here, look at that. Yeah, the 2 of clubs, you know that's going to be the ace of clubs, there's the 7 of clubs, there's the 10 of clubs, and there's the 4 of clubs. So you're going to run through the packet and you're going to take out the ace of hearts and remember one of them cards. And you're going to put the ace of hearts on there saying, I got that one right. Let's see, still with me back turned, I reckon one of the cards in there is the 7 of clubs. You can pick on any card you like now. You've seen the 7 of clubs. You go through, you take out the 7 of clubs. You know the other cards around it are still valid. The 7 of clubs comes out and you'll drop it onto that one there. You'll think of another card. Think of the last one this time, the very first one. Close up, that way you don't lose your position. The first card you picked would have been the 4 of spades. Again, all with your back turned, you'll go through, you'll pull out the 4 of spades, and you'll notice another card, say the 10 of clubs. You'll close up and you'll go, another card would have been, I think the 10 of clubs, and you'll go through the packet, and you'll find the 10 of clubs, and you'll put it down, and you'll go, right, there's 2 left. Let's see, I'll go for the other face up card, because you know it's going to be them 2. But they were the only 2 that was left from your choice. I'll go for the other face up card. I reckon that's going to be the 2 of clubs. You go through your packet, you take that out, and you go, right now for the big finale. The last card you've got, you haven't even seen it. I've not seen it. No one knows what it is. But I'm saying that's going to be. And you go to the packet and pull out the ace of clubs and go, the ace of clubs, thank you very much. And then they'll turn that over. And lo and behold, yes, you've gone and knocked their socks off. And there you go. Yeah. All that with your back turned, and all you've heard is face up, face down, face down, face up, face down, whatever. And you've performed a minor miracle. But as I say, that's just another variation on the grey stack. Hopefully from that and the last one, you can get an idea as to where it's coming from. You might have a better understanding of the method behind it now. Yeah, I still couldn't explain it to you if I tried. But anyway, thank you very much for watching them that did. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon.